Again, okay.
I'm good like that.
Here's one you have played, BioShock Infinite.
Oh.
Artistic integrity. Let's go.
Oh yes, BioShock Infinite.
I think it looks very pretty.
Fucking amazing.
I like the haircuts everyone's got.
I love it. Love BioShock.
It is. I like the whole franchise. I've not actually got around to playing BioShock Infinite in its entirety, but I have bought it and I have played the intro, and it is mind-blowing.
It's amazing. Like I said to you when I first played it, it's like you could smell the air. It was that good.
I wonder what the air smells like in the clouds. Oh, you're running out of time again.
It smelled pretty clean, like popcorn and hot dogs. Ooh, we did it.
Hot dogs.
Popcorn and hot dogs and fresh air is what I thought it smelled like.
Though everything in it looks nice anyway. There's just a few plants that are like sort of.
Oh, you crazy bitch.
Here's a boss. No bosses in this game.
I don't think it is a boss. I think it's just an
Is
enemy.
it? Oh. Well, is a featured character in the
You're
wiki.
not getting me this time. You got me again.
He's blatantly a boss.
That's the fucking.
He's blatantly a boss.
Right, well, fucking him off.
Right, device 6.
Fuck you! I feel like green shit at me. Anyway, what we're on?
Device 6.
What's that?
Art.
I don't know what device 6
Neither
is.
do I. Oh, great game critics, aren't we?
But
Last of Us, artistic achievement. Yeah, I mean, it's realistic. It's not really like. It looks nice. It looks good. It's got good character design, good character creation, development, all that kind of stuff. Very good. But I mean, as a piece of art, BioShock Infinite stands up more.
I think so.
The Last of Us is more like a movie, interactive movie. We've got Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch.
Yeah.
Okay, by Yoshiyuki Momose.
It looked nice, but again, I've seen it done before in Journey of the Cursed King. Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Just like cell shaded 3D.
Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing that hasn't. Oh, you know what? This is it. This is it. We're not getting any fucking further. This is ridiculous.
Well, we might as well keep playing while we talk about the BAFTAs. And Tearaway, again, artistic achievement. I have no idea. Is it good artistically?
What's that?
Tearaway. Would you give it your kid?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's completely
art.
different to anything else that's in that list anyway. Oh, what the sack.
Jump. Oh, you made it. Just.
What am I meant to do?
Just keep walking. Every time you jump to avoid the ball, you jump into it. Okay.
There's nowhere to go.
Games Innovations. The Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
I've just downloaded that, and that's my next game to play after BioShock.
What is it?
I do not know. I've been told it looks like some sort of RPG.
Oh, is that one where you've got different characters with silly jobs?
I've got no idea. I just saw it and thought, I'm going to play that.
Okay. Well, we can't say.
I've got no idea what it is though. I heard, so, no, totally.
Now here's one GTA probably should win, Game Innovation.
Yes!
You know, because it was a very innovative game.
It was very good. Very good indeed.
Like that whole character switching thing. That's pretty much all.
Yeah.
Like the real innovation was that, and yeah, I liked it.
That was pretty impressive.
I really enjoyed doing the heists, switching characters around like that. It felt so cool.
Didn't think it would work.
But it's great because like the thing I noticed first when I started playing the heist missions is that all these characters are there, and I'm always the guy doing the most interesting part of the mission.
Whoever you chose to be.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't even matter who you chose. Like, because you start with Franklin, you're the one who goes and puts the talk about the first heist here. You're the one who chucks the gas down the vent, and then you switch to Michael, and you go in there and hold everyone up and smash all the. Well, not hold them up because they're asleep, but smash all the things, grab all the jewels, and then on the way out, you switch to Francis on the bike again. And it's like you're always the guy who's doing the most interesting job at the time. You never like sort of sat around wishing you was doing that. So
No.
it definitely works.
I was not expecting it to work at all.
Got Papers, Please. Heard of that?
What's this for again? Innovation?
Yeah.
Papers, please. You just click on passports. Oh shit, this is the level I can't do. This is the one I was telling you about last night. Oh, you cocknob!
Let me get out of there.
Yeah. Fuck you.
So yeah, papers,
Yeah,
please.
papers, please. Yeah, and,
You click on passport. What the hell?
yeah, you click on passports and then it's up to you whether they get into the country and shit like that or not. What the?
Jesus. This is insane.
Ah, there was a run button.
Alright, so the Stanley Parable got a lot of credit over the last year.
It got a lot of criticism as well, didn't it?
I'm one of its critics. Like, I don't think it's much of a game at all. I mean, I
Ah,
understand
people
what
have
they're
been.
doing.
I've not played it myself, but a lot of people have said this isn't a game. It shouldn't be here, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just a piece of interactive media. Like, there's no challenge really with it. You just go down a different route than you did last time and get a different story.
But
It's just interactive media. It's not a game. I'm not a fan of it. Right.
enough.
Even from a storytelling point of view, it's a bit dull. Now we've got audio achievement, Battlefield 4. Got to go with it.
If you got it loaded.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
But I mean, like all the Battlefields had like incredible audio. You know, like the characteristics of the sounds that are formed, like when you fire your gun outdoors as opposed to indoors.
Yeah.
Like all depending on location and all that, it's outstanding. All of them have been. I haven't played Battlefield 4, but I'm sure they would have progressed on that. So Grand Theft Auto 4 audio achievement
5.
5. Sorry, Roman numerals, which I can't read, but it's just Roman numerals. Grand Theft Auto 5 audio achievement. Can't really.
Radio stations.
Yeah, it's got a lot of audio in it actually, to be honest.
That's got a hell of a lot.
And
Yeah, no,
to
I
make the
think
world seem realistic, you've got to
It
do
is-
the right stuff with the sound characteristics.
it is the standout game of the year. No doubt about that.
The Last of Us actually, audio achievement, like again, it is good. Like the guy did all this music for it. Did things like he put a lot of thought into it. Like he played an acoustic guitar, sort of like Southern American twangy sound and stuff. But he down-tuned it a lot, so the strings rattled to sort of give it an aged sound.
This is your field of expertise.
Yeah, and I thought that was a really nice touch. How cool was that?
What the?
Also the designs. There's a bouncy thing there, you mong.
Oh, twat.
Also the
I would never have had the time.
the sounds of the clickers. I saw how they made them, and that's pretty neat. You know, it's a good sound. Anyone could have come up with that sound, though, to be honest. But yeah, I think I haven't played Battlefield 4. It probably deserves to win
I
audio
don't wanna.
achievement, but GTA 5, Tomb Raider. I don't know. This category's for anyone for me. I don't really care. I like Last of Us to win it because I really like that game.
Fuck!
And there's games, mobile and handheld. I don't think I even want to talk about them.
No, I'm not a handheld man.
Multiplayer games. World of Tanks. Didn't play it.
Didn't play it.
I don't know anything
And now
about
it's
it.
a Microsoft exclusive.
Super Mario 3D World.
Oh, for fuck's. Oh, just fucking after me.
You get. Oh, it's game
Oh,
over.
it's game over.
Okay, well. We talked about the best British game here.
Yes, let's talk about
You
British
can just
games.
leave that rolling. Let people
Here's the
enjoy
intro
it.
for you.
Yeah. So we've got Tearaway as a British game. We've already talked about that. Room 2, no idea.
Don't know.
Lego Marvel Superheroes is a British game. Didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Gunpoint,
Don't know what that is.
neither do I.
Good at this, aren't we?
35.
That's
It's the only one there that really
best
seems to
British.
stand out.
If it wins, it's going to win best game, so it's going to have to win best British game then as well, isn't it? Otherwise, it's just a giant contradiction.
Yeah. That is if it does win best game. Does it go on sales or what? What
I just
determines
think
the
it's
best game?
Just whatever the critics are.
Devil May
That's
Cry
best stuff.
is British. Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I was sure that was a Japanese game. Oh yeah.
No, it was Capcom, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Is this a new one?
This is the new one, yeah.
Is it still Capcom?
I don't know, I didn't pay any attention.
No, I'm not a fan
Really?
of that. Like, I don't like all the God of War, Devil May Cry.
I like the first
Castlevania.
Devil May Cry. After that, I'm not really that interested in.
Games performer. Ashley Johnson as Ellie in Last of Us. Courtney Draper as Elizabeth in Bioshock.
I love her.
Ellen Page as Jodie in Beyond Two Souls. Kevin Brighting, the narrator in The Stanley Parable. Stephen Ogg, Trevor Phillips in Jurassic 35, and Troy Baker Joel in The Last of Us. Now, Trevor Phillips is an extremely over-the-top character.
He's brilliant. It was brilliantly done.
But what do you think's harder to do? A character like Trevor Phillips, where you have to capture a psychopathic essence and just be outrageous and wacky and zany, or someone like Joel from The Last of Us, where you have to capture a deep emotional loss and still have the will to live and survive in a dreadful world that's not really worth surviving in.
Or what about being Elizabeth and just being lovely? There's more to her than that, but I just think, she's lovely.
She's lovely.
Let's speed from this.
I think like Ellie and Joel should come under like one character in this category, because the play between them is what's most important there. Like, both of them did an awesome job at like creating a believable relationship between those two characters.
What is he then? Is he like some sort of creep, or is
What,
he
Joel?
a dad? Or...
No, Joel he had a daughter before everything hit the fan, as they say.
So it's one of them.
And he was a builder, and that was his job. And then he's sort of lumped with her. He doesn't want to look after her.
Speed run.
He hates her because she's like friggin' like a 14-year-old kid or something who like thinks she knows everything. But he learns to sort of care about her a bit more and want to look after her. You know, it's quite a big development between them.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been the same with any other two actors.
But then again, Elizabeth, she's lovely.
And Stephen Ogg is just so entertaining as Trevor Phillips. Okay, so
But Elizabeth is lovely.
the next category would be games, debut game. Stanley Parable,
Debut one.
debut game.
Oh, right, like the first one from that.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Stanley Parable.
Can't do this game, Lee.
We know you can't do it. Just sort of concentrate less on the game and more about talking about games. So the Stanley Parable, not a game. Shut up. Go away. Remember Me. You played that, didn't you?
Is that on there? Really? Remember Me is up for a BAFTA.
It's a debut game, isn't it?
Holy shit.
Is it crap?
It's not. Well, I played it all the way through. Then again, I played Duke Nukem Forever all the way through.
Yeah, but to think of it from the perspective of,
I said, well,
imagine
I
if
think
you
it was
were
on
making
day
a
one.
game and your first game was of the caliber of Remember Me. Would you be happy with it?
I'd be quite happy. I thought it was alright. It was average. It was, yeah.
Would you play another game from that studio, or would you avoid them?
I'd play a sequel to that.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely a pretty cool idea. I think it could go places. There's
So
some
what
good
is it
ideas.
exactly?
You play, can't remember her name now, but you play a woman, which is crazy, I know. And she's had like a memory wiped,
Yeah.
but you can go around and mess with other people's memories.
Yeah.
So you go into people's memories and completely alter everything. Like, I'm trying to think now, it's a while since I played it. Let me think. There is a bit where you are involved in your mum's car crash. Spoilers. So you go into your mum's mind
Yeah.
and you fix her mind so I think you fix it so you're to blame or not to blame. So you start messing around with stuff like you take your seatbelt off.
It's kind of like an episode of The Fringe then. I watched where it had that guy who played RoboCop, Peter Weller.
Yes.
And his wife died in a car crash, and then he was a physics lecturer at a university in America. And he wired himself up with all this electromagnetism stuff under his skin so he could travel through time. He kept trying to save his wife.
I've got a good example of how it works. Is right near the beginning, this bounty hunter comes after you.
Yeah.
So you manage to get your magic glove on, and you go into her mind, and you find out that she is trying to kill you for the bounty on your head so she can pay for her husband's medical bills.
Yeah.
So you go into her mind and you alter it to that he's actually dead.
Right.
So she doesn't need the money for the medical bills. She doesn't know that it was you that caused these injuries or anything like that.
So you just...
And then she ends up helping you. So really, you just go around fucking with people's lives.
Okay. Well, sounds interesting.
Like
enough.
you can download memories. Like you can go to this store and download nice memories for yourself and stuff like that. It's a big shady corporation.
Is it like an action game?
Yeah.
Is it like shooting?
No, it's like a Tomb Raider-y,
Like a puzzle game?
Uncharted kind of thing.
Okay. Moving on, Gunpoint.
But I tell you what, one more thing about it,
Okay.
which I liked, which saves it from being a crap game. Awesome bosses. Awesome bosses. Fucking amazing boss battles. Loved it. Loved it.
Would you
I loved
recommend,
it.
would you recommend that I should play this game? Give this game a go?
I wouldn't recommend it, no.
Okay.
Play Tomb Raider.
It's not play Tomb Raider instead.
Yes.
Tell you what, I'll play Tomb Raider and you play The Last of Us.
That's a deal.
Okay.
We'll do that.
I can give you The Last of Us now to take home.
Ooh. The games at the power shops.
And you can give me Tomb Raider next time you come for a podcast.
I will do. I will do indeed.
Okay, so the next game in their debut games, Gunpoint.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, don't know. Castles in the Sky? Isn't that a song?
I thought that was a song.
That's like a 90s trance song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gone Home?
Is that a game?
Yeah,
That's another one of
it's a
them.
game.
That's another one of them.
Oh, right.
It's not really a fucking game.
What do you do in it? Is it sort of like along the lines of, obviously, Stanley Parable, because that's what you're referring to.
Oh,
but, Journey, that's not a game, is it? It's not a game. It might be a nice piece of interactive media software, but it's not a game.
But what is a game?
A game's something that requires a challenge and you can earn victory.
I don't know. I really liked it. I liked it, Journey. I like Journey.
Yeah, but
Journey was
it's not a game, is it? It's just what it says it is. It's a journey. It's some kind of journey.
Yeah, it didn't take me long to finish neither.
You didn't really have to fight anything or overcome any challenges or anything, did you? You just sort of went places.
Yeah, there was a big snake that you had to dodge. I don't know. I think you'd have to say it's a kind of a game.
It's the loosest form of game. Okay. Well, anyway, we digress talking about Journey, which came out 2 years ago.
It won lots of BAFTAs.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay, sports games.
Hey, we all love sports games.
We've got FIFA 13 and FIFA 4. Oh no, Formula 1 13 here. I don't play Formula 1 games. But we know someone who plays Formula 1 games, and he seems to like Formula 1
I've not
13.
played a Formula 1 game since the first Formula 1 game on the PS1.
See, the things with Formula 1, NBA, FIFA, and Football Manager, it's all the same thing again, but with some new features. Football Manager probably put the most effort in to make something new every year. Something a bit more interesting than the last.
But FIFA's the same fucking game.
Yeah.
It's been the same game since 1998, that fucker. So get rid of it. Stop making them, yeah.
The other two in there are Grid 2 and Forza Motorsport. And I'd probably go for Grid 2 because it's the second instalment and it's up for a BAFTA.
I've actually played Grid 2.
Is it good?
I think.
Did you play it again?
I think it's the one where you can slow down time, no, reverse time and shit like that. And
I don't think it's that.
which one am I thinking? Am I thinking of... Is it Need for Speed Grid? Is
I don't know.
Is it...
I just don't know, I don't play racing games. The last racing game I played was Micro
It was on the
Machines.
PlayStation Network for free. Or was it Shift? Well, I'm making all these names up.
Shift sounds more like something.
There's one of them where you got to go through getting YouTube likes.
Getting YouTube likes?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, believe it or not. There's a race game where the object is to get loads of videos on YouTube and people like you.
That's
A
insane.
bit like what we're failing at doing these.
Yeah. Anyway, sports games. Sports games.
Fuck sports games. Go
Story.
outside. Go outside and
Best
play.
story in a game. Stanley Parable, Nino Kuni, Last of Us, Grand Theft Auto 5, Gone Home, Brothers Tale of Two Sons.
Oh, they're all bollocks.
Last of Us. is
Except
a
probably The
fucking
Last of Us.
story.
Well, Grand Theft Auto is good, but it's not an amazing story.
No,
it's just
it's an excuse.
People-
The story just makes an excuse for the game to
Yeah.
exist. But The Last of Us is an insane story. It's really gripping. It keeps you playing. Like the action sequences, you'll play the same sort of things over and over again, but you don't care because you want to get through it because you want to know what happens next in the story.
yeah. That's the thing with The Last of Us that I've heard. It's like the story's interesting, but as a game, is it the best game? No. Has it got the best controls? No. Is it the best graphics? No.
No,
But the story's there. The story's good.
it is definitely good.
So, I
all
think the
the
story-
post-apocalyptic things have been fed, are like, or zombie things are just like, they're not as serious as the Last of Us, and that seriousness is what really makes it like stand out, and the amount of effort put in to making it a real stand-up game.
No,
just-
I'll probably win that
amazing.
then.
I mean, Naughty Dog, they're just, but like they don't make the best games ever, but as a whole product that's got like a whole range of like qualities, they make something incredible. I mean, even Uncharted, it's not the best game, but it's got a character that everyone loves. He's a fun guy. He's a nice, likable guy. There's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him. He's like Kurt Russell, pretty much. You know, he's one of those action heroes with cheesy lines. We haven't had them for a while, and Drake's one of them.
Oh!
Interesting.
You see.
But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Uncharted myself, but I can see why the game's good. I can see why it's acclaimed, other than just being an exclusive and people with PlayStation go, no, it's great.
I thought it looked alright.
It's like it's got that whole like wet clothes thing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's not a totally useless game,
We probably really enjoyed it.
and a lot of people did. And we have to go on that with these. Who enjoys it the most? And I think, in terms of story, The Last of Us should win, but I can see the Stanley Parable just because it's a gimmick.
Just because it's arty
Stealing it.
farty.
Yeah. Family games. Are you interested in that? Is anyone interested in that? I don't think so.
I can hear people all over the YouTubes shouting, we're really interested in what you have to say about that.
Well, you can talk about family games then. Animal Crossing, Tearaway, Super Mario, 3D World, Skylanders Swap Force, Rayman Legends, and Brothers Tale of Two Sons.
I've got kids, you see, so Skylander Swap Force.
You think that should win?
Yep.
What is it?
You got them little figures, and you stick them on like this arena thing, and it loads them up into the game.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Alright.
So it's pretty cool. And you can buy them from like Asda and Tesco, and they're really fucking expensive, and it's a complete rip-off. But
Ooh.
when you got kids, you need to buy this crap.
Ooh.
So that's
Very good category coming up next. Strategy and Sim.
Aye.
Civilization 5. Did you play that?
Yes, I did actually.
Did you
Very
like it?
slowly on my laptop.
Did you like it? Is it worth the BAFTA? This is where we need Cooper actually.
Yeah,
he's the sim man. I think he played Democracy 3. I don't think he was very happy with it. I don't know for what reasons. Maybe we can like shed some light on that in the future.
Cooper don't need reasons.
Forza Motorsport, is that a simulation?
Fuck Forza. Well, the new one.
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
Is it a simulation?
Well, kind of, I suppose, isn't it?
Is it really like authentic and integral to driving a car?
It's like their
Really
version of
fast.
Grand Theft Auto, isn't it? Not Grand Theft Auto.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Why do people ever... Oh, no, you dick!
What are you doing? Jeez.
There we go. Forza shouldn't win just on, the morals of
Yeah.
gaming with all its little
Well, I don't know. I don't know what
violence
you're
game
talking
bullshit.
about.
Microtransactions.
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen anything to do with that.
Let's not get into it too much.
Okay, well, Surgeon Simulator 2013 is a
Ah.
really funny game.
There you go. There's your BAFTA.
It's a funny game, but it's also up against XCOM, Enemy Within. I mean, XCOM has already been done its thing.
I've not played.
This Enemy Within isn't a game; it's more like an expansion,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So, should it really be in that category, or are they just really like running out of things to put in there?
Yeah, maybe. Well, like I say, it was a slow year, I reckon. 2013.
Well, there's things in this thing like you play on. These are all on consoles, really, apart from Civilization.
Yeah.
But like, where are things that are made by Anna? Like some up and coming strategies, like
Banished. Oh, then again, that was this year, wasn't it?
yeah, there's like yeah, that's a good point actually. I think this year or not. This is why it's confusing. This stupid date that they're doing it now. But there's a game Cooper was playing called Europus, something like that.
What?
Europa Universalis or something.
Europus.
Europa Universalis, something like that. I can't remember the actual name.
Europus.
But he said it was really good. Like it was really intense, spreadsheet looking.
Oh, he loves his fucking
But
spreadsheet.
you know the things that happen in that game, the AI is like insane. It's made by the studio that like make the deepest of Sims. They don't always pull it off properly because it's really hard to pull off something that intelligent. But you know, why are all these games like Papers, Please? Clicking on people's
Passports. But there's a bit more to it than that. It's like you've got a sick family and there's people offering you bribes, but then if you get caught letting people into the country that really shouldn't be there, you get fucked over and then your family dies.
Okay, sounds a little bit more interesting, but still,
Yeah.
it's not running the country, is it?
No.
Where the entire world dies if you screw up.
No.
But that will conclude all of these BAFTA categories. There is one
Civ.
more that says Games Fellowship 2014, but only Rockstar Games is in that category.
I think is that like a special achievement award or something?
Maybe.
The Fellowship of Games. So what's in actual game of the year then?
That was the first thing we covered, and that is right up here.
Oh, that's actually an adventure.
Well, there isn't a game of the year then.
Is there not just like a...
Well, I guess Game of the Year is one that picks up the most BAFTAs, isn't it? Really?
What's that? Audio, multiplayer.
It's not there. There's no just game. Oh, best game.
Ah, there we are.
Assassin's Creed,
No.
Grand Theft Auto, Last of Us, Papers, Please, Super Mario 3D World, or Tearaway.
You know what I think? And I hope wins best game.
What, Super Mario?
I hope Mario wins it. So Nintendo can just go, ha! We told you. Buy a Wii.
Well, despite you being Nintendo's most adverse enemy.
I'm not their enemy. I just don't like what they do. But they should pick that up.
Well, that will conclude this episode.
Oh, I'm just getting good at this.
Yeah, well,
That.
you know, I don't think anyone wants to watch you play Kid Chameleon all night. Yeah, so anyway.
I think the problem is that you don't want to watch me play. Oh, bollocks, turn it off.
Alright, tell everyone bye.
Bye, bye.
Bye!
That game's fucking hard.